Yo, Warriors, I literally just walked out of Mad Max Furiosa. Okay, so Furiosa is the prequel to Fury Road. Now, if you guys remember about, it's like almost 9 years ago now, right? When Fury Road came out, I was kind of like, meh, all right? The action was great, but the story, you didn't know the story as it was going through it till you got to the end. And it was kind of like, it wasn't engaging. I know, I'm using big words, all right? But Mad Max Furiosa, what they did, right? Granted, it's a prequel, and you learned her whole story, right? You learned where she came from, right? How, I can't do spoilers until tomorrow, but, what happened in the backstory, right? And basically, it's how she grew up at the Citadel and then became the Praetorian, all right? So, I loved it, okay? I mean, other than the story being really good, there was a lot of shit getting blown up, right? There was bikers, the motorcycles, right? It reminded me of like what post-apocalyptic Derby would be, you know what I'm saying? There was bikers, there was like all kinds of crazy shit. It was great, right? Tons of things blowing up, right? It's funny, because we just saw The Fall Guy a couple weeks ago, right? And I love that. And Megastorm was the movie they were making in The Fall Guy, right? This is like Megastorm, right? So it's kind of cool. Chris Hemsworth, it was great hearing him in his actual accent. He was really good for the part he played. The part was kind of like, wasn't a lot of depth to it, but it was pretty good, right? And the chick playing Furiosa, anyway, she was fantastic. You saw her develop, right? This is after she got to be an adult, because they had her as a kid. Spoiler, right? They had her as a kid growing up in the Citadel, and then her as an adult, right? Just her growth from, being like kind of like a slave, a servant, right? Then moving up to being one of like the war boys, right? Then moving up to being one of the Praetorians, right? And then she's taking her action for her escape. Okay? I can give you that much. How that all happened, you'll have to hear from me tomorrow. So listen, if you guys want to go see Mad Max Furiosa, right? I got it right that time. Furiosa, go. Okay? I give it like a 7 out of 10, right? It's really good. It's not great, right? It's really, really good. So guys, right? This is not a take your chick to movie like Fall Guy would have been, right? So if you guys got nothing to do on Memorial Day weekend, if it's raining, right? Go to one of the movie theaters. It's got a bar, get a couple pops, watch it. I mean, the sound's great. There's Dolby Atmos, right? Popcorn in the throat. This Dolby Atmos, right, sound was great. There was actually a scene, right, where this one guy sneezed, and you could actually feel it reverberate. And with all the stuff blowing up, and the bikes, and the revs, and the cars, and all that, like, you could feel the movie. You felt like you were in the desert, and in the wastelands of the middle of Australia. That was really good. The action was top notch. Okay, acting was pretty good. I mean, like I said, I give Thor, then I give the girl who played Furiosa, right? Really, 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 they did really good for their part, right? The rest of the people, they're just like characters thrown in there, right? But they should have made this movie before they made Fury Road. Then Fury Road would have made sense. That's my opinion. Mad Barbarian out. More stuff tomorrow. Boom.